All right. Hello again, everybody. Jay Dominate back at it here. And we're going to try some live Arc Raiders. I'm going to check my settings here a little bit. The audio seems a little extra loud than I want. Yo! Welcome, Ozone Guy. Good to see you. Music during gameplay. I don't mind that, but I feel like some of it's got to be toned down just a little. So that I can hear more of the environment around me and I'm surprised there's not a separate tab for menu music volume. I'm kind of surprised at that. I might drop that down a little bit more. All right. I could gush about this game before I jump in, but I will say in short, for anyone who's never been interested in the extraction genre as far as a game, or might be put off or intimidated by it, I think this is the best offering out there. Not just on console, but I think across the board. It is quite accessible for newcomers. There is a learning curve, but if you're patient with it and learn the game, there is a great gameplay loop and grind here that feels rewarding and risky at the same time. Again, this is a game that you have to be a little patient with, and you have to be willing to accept that there's a very good chance that you're going to get blasted and lose some loot. The beauty of this game versus other extraction shooters out there in the market and that have been around for years, like for example, Escape from Tarkov is a pretty common comparison. The night raid is available. These night raids I think are limited. See, the one on Buried City I can't access right now. There's a time frame. This one is open. Night raids, I think you can get like double the XP and you have a higher probability of getting some cooler loot, but it's also a lot more risky. Why not? Let's try it out here. As I was saying, the beauty of this game versus Escape from Tarkov is if you look up on the top of the screen here where it says free loadout, where I just moved the tab over, you can access this anytime. It is a free loadout, so even if you die, you're not losing any of your customized weapons, upgraded stuff. You can go in with literally no risk. The only risk that you're going to face is obviously the loot that you have potential to extract if you get got by machinery or other human raiders. And because this is going to be extra risky, being a night raid, we're definitely going to rock the free loot. The downside to the free loot, there's no safe pocket. You don't get one free space for, like, even if you die, if you have a custom loadout, you get a slot where you can put something in your pocket, and even if you die,
People always have guns.
yes, Yes, you will always have guns. The caveat to that is they're not always going to be the best weapons. They're definitely not going to be the strongest weapons, but you will have something to fight with. It is possible to eliminate some of the drones and some of the machinery with those weapons, but not all. Um, in my experience, it's best to try and avoid conflict with some of the machines, if at all possible. Um, Again, the drawback to this free loadout, it's random. So what they give you as far as weapons is completely randomized, and you do not get a pocket where if you die, you get to keep it. So even if I get blasted by another player, whatever I put in that pocket, I still get to extract with. You don't have that option with the free loadout. So those are two drawbacks. There's one other thing I should mention. Loot, or not loot, but the ammo. The ammo you get is not a lot, so you kind of got to hope you find more ammo when you're venturing topside. If you do a custom loadout, like I'll show you here, this is your stash, stuff that you've earned, stuff that they've given you, and then you can make your own loadout. You can pick your own gun, provided that you have it. At some point, you can craft your own weapons if you have the parts. And then you can add a better shield if you've upgraded a shield. You can expand your backpack a little bit with I believe it's this, and one of these augments. And then, as I said, you get one safe pocket. Again, meaning if I get blasted by somebody and I can't get out, I die, essentially. Whatever I put in this, I get to extract with anyway. So if I find something that's really cool and I put it in my safe pocket, even if I get killed, I still get to keep it. But everything else, like your weapon, if you've got a good weapon you've made or any other loot, it's gone. So again, this is an extraction shooter. It is risk reward. But a big difference maker is being able to access a free loadout. So we're going to do that, and we're going to see what they give me and see if I have any luck here. All right, we're going to go topside here in Dam Battlegrounds at night. Nighttime is can be the thing of nightmares. I've only done one night raid before, and it was the machines they seem stronger. There can be some storm elements, like you can get lightning can hit you sometimes. But on the flip side of the coin, doing these night raids when they are available, they are limited events. When they are available, your loot is, you have a better chance of finding.
Have your eyes adjusted to the dark yet, Raider? Loot is ripe for the picking while most of Toledo is asleep, though my suppliers say that Ark is twice as vigilant after sunset.
Yes. So as you just heard by her, the Ark machines they're a lot more.
Will night make it easier to see flares when someone dies?
Yes. Yes. Although I don't really have a hard time seeing them during the daylight, but at nighttime, yeah, they really pop. You'll know when a raider goes down. It'll be super visible with a flare. So let's take a look at the map here. Where do I want to go? I'm at the scrapyard. You know what? What's my mission right now? What's my current? Repair the antenna on the roof of the field depot. I haven't found that yet. It's in Buried City, Spaceport, so it's in 3 of the maps, and this is one of the maps that contains it. Where it is, I have no idea. Sometimes it'll show you an image if... So it's saying a field depot. And repair the roof on the antenna. And again, I'm not seeing a field depot tab on the map here. Control tower, We got gunfire going on. We got gunfire going around us. The atmosphere and the environment, especially for an online game, is incredible here. Absolutely incredible. Oh, yes, give me that pistol. Wonder how that is. What's this? Ripped safety vest. Salvage fabric, maybe? Rubber parts. Nah. I love the uncertainty in this game. Not knowing what you're going to find, not knowing what you're going to get. Kind of not knowing if you're going to get out or not. Salvage chemicals. We'll definitely take that. Rusted tools. I'll be honest, I don't know what everything is used for yet. But I'm learning. I'm starting to figure it out. And right now, for now anyway, my good rule of thumb is, especially anything that's blue or otherwise, is definitely worth keeping, probably. What the hell is this? Coolant? Yes. Oil. What kind of chemicals do I get? Okay. I'm not going to bother with that right now. But just like that, I spawn in and I'm already finding stuff. And the tension that builds as you explore. Like, you got to keep an eye out for drones, and you got to keep an eye out for other raiders. I don't know what's going on there with this flickering. Somebody just went down. That flare right there that just went up indicates a player just got popped by something. Whether it was a machine or another player. You also have to be careful with certain vehicles. Some of them have alarms on them, and if you trigger it, goes off, can let everybody know that, oh, there's somebody over there. Yeah, that's what you were talking about, Ozone, right there. Look how easily I was able to spot that in the distance. What do we got here? Number plate. Can be recycled. What is it? Recycled. Salvage voltage converter. That's different. I've never seen one of those. Salvage metal parts. Yes. I know one of my things that I pinged, I think I need metal parts to upgrade one of the benches, the work benches, I think. This game is great. This is when you can have chill moments like this and get lost in the atmosphere, and you have moments of peace where it's not chaotic and you can just loot and hopefully find something cool. I love it. It's basically, in my opinion, this game operates a lot like an RPG and has single player elements, but it's an online game.
This game have a backstory?
Slightly. And it kind of tells the story as the game progresses. There will be cutscenes that unfold. But it doesn't have a story in the traditional sense of like a single player campaign. But it does tell the story. It basically, in layman's terms, you are a raider. You play a raider that has, where there's a community that lives underground. And as a raider, that said community, you are tasked with various missions and chores to go topside and salvage different things for you and the community. So it's like a futuristic apocalyptic game with some RPG and survival elements.
If I didn't know any better, I'd think a single player right now.
Exactly. Ozone, great minds think alike. You're on the same page as me, buddy. You're absolutely right. If you didn't know that this was an online extraction game, somebody who's completely in the dark and hasn't heard about this game, see, oh, yep, that's unfortunate. I was looking for a loot prompt to open the trunk, and there you go. So there's a good indicator. If the tail lights are lit up, there's probably an alarm on the car. See? You live, you learn. Right now, as it stands, I'm not a player that looks to engage or go against other players. I just want to do my tasks, my missions. I want to upgrade things. Especially with a free loadout. Free loadouts, your weapons aren't as strong. So, where am I here? Let's take a look at the map. That is as far as you can zoom in, by the way. I wish you could zoom in a little bit more than that. How are we doing for time? Let's
go to the testing annex.
Let's check this place out. Why not? Got plenty of time. There's a very good chance I'm gonna encounter other raiders here. Because it's indicating that there's moderate loot at this place. Again, this game is not for everybody because of the genre that it is. People will get frustrated. People will say this is boring because it's not run and gun all the time. People that are used to games like Call of Duty and that's all they play, COD, Battlefield, that sort of thing, where it's, you know, kill, 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 rack up a kill streak, and okay, there was a raider that just ran right by me and didn't even see me, I don't think. That was crazy. That was a real player. I'm trying to hopefully not trigger these drones as I try to get to this. Looks like he was coming from the annex, probably. If you make a lot of noise, these drones will seek you out. I could see what's in this little building here, but I kind of want to get to the annex building. Again, the gameplay loop here, the uncertainty, the not knowing what's going to happen and what you're going to find it's kind of like when you get a Christmas present or a birthday present when you're younger and be like, oh man, what is it? What is it? I can't wait to see what it is. I hope it's something good. I get that kind of dopamine hit from this game.
Stealth cognition vibes.
Yes. And like I was saying, this game will turn some players off because they're used to COD, run and gun multiplayer. At its core, in my opinion, this is not that game. Maybe closer to endgame as you really level up and build your character up in the skill trees and whatnot. Maybe you could make your guy stronger, your weapon stronger, and then you'd be more inclined to fight and just treat it as a PvP game. But although there's PvP elements here, especially if a player wants to be a jerk, it's more about get in, get topside, survive, find some stuff, and hopefully get out. It's more of a looter RPG, in my opinion. At least that's how I'm treating it. Now, I thought I heard somebody opening something up in here. Somewhere around here. We are not alone. There's a very good chance that this is going to be looted. But look at the atmosphere. Look at the lighting. Look at the textures. The water. I mean, you know, and I know a lot of people take a dump on the Unreal Engine, but this isn't even the PS5 Pro. this is pretty impressive what they've done with the Unreal 5 engine with this game in particular. It shows that if you utilize the engine correctly, you can make a beautiful game. And I feel like not everybody's, I need a testing annex key. Now, I'm assuming that's something something that you have to find. Or maybe you can buy it at some point or craft it, who knows. But I went to this building and I cannot get in because I don't have a key. See, I didn't know that. Or at least I can't get into that section. Maybe there's something topside. Oop. See, somebody was here. Light ammo. What ammo does my gun take? Light or medium? Medium. This might take light ammo though. Yes, it does. Okay, good. Yes, I will take that. Power cell. Yes. Yes. Okay. And just like in real life, the slightest things can set off noise and makes things unsettling.
The vibe of everything being abandoned. You actually seem like a raider and not just some random
yes.
guy with a gun.
Yes. Ozone. Dude, you and I we've got neurons connected right now. Absolutely. I agree 100%. And that's part of the reason why I love this game. Why I've really been drawn into it. Oh man. Like, and eventually you'll, yep, I think that this was searched already. Yeah. See? Somebody was here already. The other thing that's really interesting about this game, for example, the server I'm in right now, just because I came in fresh, that doesn't mean that it wasn't already active with other players. Other players could have been here, and as you've seen, they've searched out, and there's nothing here. So it's not guaranteed you're going to get in a brand new server that hasn't been checked yet. And again, I like that. I like that uncertainty. Yeah, you can tell somebody is, because you can see these are all opened up. But what's really cool is even though I'm not getting anything, I'm getting XP. I'm getting 200 XP just for checking. Bandages, yes! That one hasn't been opened. What do we got? What the hell is this? Oh, that's for stamina. Oh, there's a little upstairs area there. That's already open. Ozone, do you have this game? Do you have the game? Have you been playing it? This hasn't been searched yet. Oh yeah, it has. Well. They did miss one drawer here. Not yet. Not yet. Okay, not yet. Okay. Are you planning on maybe getting it or checking it out? You said not yet, so I'm assuming you're planning on getting this.
Yes.
Okay. Awesome, dude. That beeping you're hearing is some kind of an arc probe that gets shot out from the sky, shot down.
There is several maps.
Yes. This is a night version of a map. At launch here, I think there are 4 maps, and there's a 5th one coming next month. Or this month, rather. I think November here. They're adding another map. But all the maps are very different. They're varied, and they're all big. Oh, look at this. This is, what is this? A battery. Yes. One thing that I know I'm on the lookout for right now, that I hope I can find at some point, is a dog collar for Scrappy. I hear somebody. Or that's just the rain hitting the building, but it sounded like footsteps. Do we go up this way or do I go out the other way? Let's go this way, maybe. Look at that. Just look at the atmosphere where it feels desolate. Like, it's got like that Last of Us kind of, like, decrepit, wore out. Shit. That was a camera, by the way. See, that thing over there is looking for me now. There's a camera somewhere. That's what that beeping was. Probably in the far corner here somewhere. We're gonna try and take this. Oh no. He spotted me. He's still scanning. Oh man. Once I fire, that other drone's gonna come and get me. I know it. But I gotta try and take this out. Okay, that had gun. Yeah, not quite yet. Whew. Alright. Bandages.
An ARC orbiter is en route. The safe window is closing. You have 10 minutes to return to Speranza.
Oh, security breach. See? Oh man. What is going on? This is nuts.
Things drop loot.
Yes, they drop parts. Yep. But because that drone, I think, was outside, it may have, like, I think it was just outside the window, it may have fell to the ground outside, so. So I'm not gonna go and try to salvage that just yet. I was hoping there'd be something else in here. Oh, this is a... Okay. What the hell is that noise? That little box that said carry, you have to find where that gets plugged in. You pick it up and then there's a place where you can plug that in. Cat bed. I know I need that at some point. That's for Scrappy. That's an upgrade level for something that Scrappy's gonna need. What do I get for that? Plastic parts. More bandages. Definitely can never have enough of those. What's this thing I grabbed here? What? It's a defibrillator. So you can use this to revive a down raider. I don't think you can use it on yourself though, which is weird. That I think they're gonna adjust that for solo players. I think that you're gonna see that get updated where if you find one, you'll be able to use it on yourself if you're down. A lot of the community has been complaining about that. So, and I feel like that's fair. If you're playing solo, that should be an option if you find one. Oh my God! Look at the size of that thing. I would not stand a chance. No way. Yep, I would not stand a chance against that thing. No way. Not with what I have. Oh. Oh my God. Recharge my shield. Another blue item, yes. Okay, we're over encumbered. So when you can carry extra stuff, but when you do, you move slower. See, so it's kind of not worth it. I got to get rid of something else. I've got too much on me. Medium ammo, light ammo. I guess. Jesus! Are they just spawning randomly? Is that what's going on here? I feel like that just spawned randomly, like it wasn't even. And if that's the case, that's going to be a negative. That's going to be a negative for me. It should not do that. Like, they shouldn't just show up out of nowhere. Like, if it was back in a corner, fine, but... Alright, we're going to be coming up on less than 5 minutes. I got to try to get out of here.
All Raiders, ARC on screen. 5 minutes left. Go find your way home. I repeat, 5 minutes.
Alright. Let's see if we can get out of here. Not likely, I don't have a shield. Where is the extraction point? That one's closed.
You are near a spawn spot for foes, I bet.
The North Complex elevator.
Yeah, probably. If they just randomly spawn in, I don't like that. I can't confirm whether that's the case, but alright. If I was a betting man, if you guys are betting on me, I would bet that I'm not going to get out of here. I'm not going to make it. That is quite a ways away. And this thing takes forever. If I had a shield, I'd say I'd have a chance. But because... And then this thing... Oh, I'm gonna die. Here we go. Can we use this on ourselves? Nope. That's... Okay, it flew over me. It's looking for me. It's still scanning for me. It hasn't seen me yet, but the second I step out, I'm going to have to make a break for it. And I got a long ways to go. And that thing is not moving. It's still standing its ground right there. Dude. There's no way. There's no way in hell I'm getting out of here. There's no way in hell. I got drones all around me. I'm running out of stamina. Listen to the music as it ramps up the tension. Yeah, I spent too much time looking around in there. That's my fault. Yep, not gonna make it. I'm gonna lose everything I found. That's alright. Yeah, here comes the nuke. Death. Wham. Oh, man. Hey. Again, it wasn't a complete loss. I got some XP. Level 6. And if you're wondering... how much did you enjoy the AI enemies last round? If you're wondering, I believe max level. I'm level 6 now currently. I think max level is 74 or 72, something like that.
This is where the ships went up once. They must have lined up, crammed in, and left without looking back. But you know what? I've been thinking, maybe they didn't make it. Maybe they burned out in the void.
See, I unlocked the last map that's available. You have to play a certain amount of rounds to unlock certain things.
And here we are.
And I think this is the last map that's available here at launch. Spaceport. I just unlocked it. So I believe that makes 5 maps, but they're all large and varied. And some players might, only 5 maps? What do you need a shit ton of maps for when it's not a Call of Duty game? You know what I mean? Don't get it twisted. Go to Scrappy. Scrappy is your pet rooster. Again, I don't know why the game elected to make a rooster a mascot here, but whatever. You can upgrade him as well. He brings back free loot for you. I think it's saying that I can upgrade the medical bench. Nope. The one I want to upgrade or get, because I have 2 more I can install. Let's see. There's an explosive stations where you can craft grenades and stuff. And then the other one, the utility station, where you can craft barricades, lure grenades. So those are the only 2 stations I haven't built yet. But what I want to do is,
Has a Judgment Day vibe.
dude. Yep. I can't remember if is it the gear bench I want to upgrade? See, I can craft some stuff already. Like there I can craft a shield, light shield, which when you upgrade these benches, then you can craft a medium shield and a heavy shield. Like there's grind, there's loop, and grind with so many elements of this game. That's why I said it kind of plays like an RPG. The gunsmith bench, level that up. Look at rusted tools, and I had 2 of them. And I didn't get out with them. But I need to find a dog collar for Scrappy to upgrade him. He'll bring you a little bit better loot each time, or more loot, I think, each time you upgrade him. So, and I want to do my quest. I have a quest that I haven't.
Ark has seemed especially erratic after the storm. I need my antennas working now more than ever.
Okay, so they show a picture of it here, but then trying to find it on the map. You'd think there would be an icon for it on the map, and I didn't see anything. So we're gonna go to Damn Battlegrounds. Man, that night raid was nuts, huh? So here you go, Eric. This is the map that's going to be coming soon, sometime this month, in the month of November, if I'm not mistaken. So then you'll have, and this is where you practice. You can fire off your weapons and get a feel for them in the practice range. It's not a map. But, okay, I've got a couple more rounds to play, and then I'll unlock Blue Gates. So then there'll be basically 2 versions of Battlegrounds. So that's 1 map, 2, 3, and then 4 will make it Stellamontes. So 1, 2, 3, 4. There's 5. 5 maps total once Stellamontes becomes available to players. And then it shows, if you look in the right corner, it shows the difficulty of the map, as far as like the machines. This is the easiest one as far as the machines. It's only got a rating of 2. Spaceport is difficulty of 4. And then Stellamontes, who knows? But that's coming. So yeah, that'll make it 5 maps, that's good. For this type of game, that's a good variety. And then you get night variations of them, where XP and loot. I mean, this really is a well thought out game. Yeah, let's go to Damn Battlegrounds and see if we can find my before we go in. I want to look again at what she said. I want to get an image of what I'm looking for.
Ark has seemed especially erratic after the storm. I need my antennas working now more than ever.
Okay. So I kind of try to remember what I'm looking for here. And we'll do another free loadout. But a lot of extraction games don't offer this, the free loadout option. They do not. Once you lose, you lose. And when you're losing stuff, then you get to a point like, okay, now what do I do? Here, you'll always have that option of, yeah, your stuff's not going to be that good, but at least you've got a fighting chance.
To enjoy my fireball.
Oh yeah, yeah. That's funny you said that. There are fireballs in this game. They're actually in this map.
This is Shani. Keep your eyes peeled, Raider. We have field depots scattered all around topside. You're looking for makeshift structures with blue tarps and an antenna on top.
Blue tarp structured with an antenna on top. That's what we got to look for here. For my for my mission. Let's head over there for now and see. Look at this. The environment, the sound design. This is top tier, man. This really is. That, not filler audio. That's a real raider, and a raider just got popped by another raider, I think. Yep. See, when that flare shoots up like that, that means a player has been taken down.
You should stick near an extraction point.
Right. Well. Yeah, that'd be fine if I wasn't trying to do this mission. I don't know. I got to look for a structure with a blue tarp and an antenna.
That flare looked close.
Yep. It's probably just over this hill. Drone. Can I sneak through here? Of course not. Luckily, if you're not running real hard, like the rain can kind of mask your footsteps out here a little bit, which is kind of cool. Okay, that's dumb that I can't hop that. That's really dumb. I should be able to climb this. Yep, that's a raider. What do we got here? What do we have here? Oh my.
Could you revive the flare?
If I had a defibrillator, but the one I had I lost. And you've got to find them or make them. What kind of ammo is this? It's not showing me. There it is. Heavy ammo. Light ammo. Yes. Heavy ammo and shotgun ammo, it looks like. Yep. Duct tape. A structure with a blue tarp and an antenna. I see an antenna off in the distance there, but I don't think the antenna is that big. Yeah, that can't be it, because there's no... Okay. Dang, what do we got in here these days? A syringe. That's for stamina. I don't really care about that. More ammo. I don't know why my actions keep disappearing. Like I want it to tell me what it is. Huh. Okay, that must have been a little side quest thing that I just did by opening that stuff. Medium ammo? Sure, we'll take that. Why are my, there. I was gonna say, that stuff keeps disappearing. Lure grenade. A grenade that detonates on impact. A zip line. Let's move this. There we go. Move that grenade over there. Thank you. All right. More ammo. What was it? Snap blast grenade. What can I get from that? Chemicals? Nah. Oh my! What do we got here? Does this take heavy ammo? Medium ammo. I have no idea how good this gun is, but it's green. That means it's leveled up. Dang. No, that's not what I wanted to do, you derp. That's not what I wanted to do. I don't need heavy ammo for these weapons. I don't need it, so... That takes up inventory. Don't need it. Dude, sweet, I gotta... Let's see this gun that I got here. Not a lot of ammo with it so far, but... Medium ammo? Was there some in here that I didn't take? Medium ammo? Oh no, that was back by the that little case. I think that the little case, I didn't take it. This gun takes medium ammo. Shotgun ammo, heavy ammo. Okay. Alright. Dang, sweet, dude. I found a gun that's slightly upgraded. That's sick. Oh, if we could only find... If we could only... with a blue tarp with an antenna. If we could only find that for my mission. There's no rope or anything I can get down here? No rope-a-dope? Out of range. Okay, well we found the edge of the map apparently. Wow. Can't go out this way, I guess. Alright, let's see if we can head that way then. Yep, can't go all this way. We gotta head this way. I guess we'll head to the scrapyard area and see if we can find our destination for our mission, hopefully. It's a structure with a blue tarp over it and an antenna. Is this out of the map where I'm headed? It might be. Actually, let's head to the water towers and see if it's around here. Something's coming in. Whoa! Where? Dude, it's like literally... Whoa! Cool, let's check this out. Neat! Cool! Shoot drones, don't bother me. Cool, what's in here? Search probe. It's a probe. Cool. Gimme, gimme. Wow, I got some cool stuff in here. Cool, gimme that. Gimme that. Gimme up. Gimme up. It's there. Anybody knows that song? It's pretty impressive. Cool, I got some cool arc flex rubber. Whoa. Arc circuitry. Arc power cell. Okay. Sweet, dude. Don't tell. Are there 3 different sections? There's like 3 different sections on this probe. Oh man, I'm stacking this. Oh yeah, I'm stacking. Can I stack this more? Whoa!
A rubber would be the last thing on my mind.
You be quiet. Wow, that was awesome. That literally dropped right by me and had some cool stuff in it. Those, I'm telling you, those parts are going to come in handy for something if I can extract with these. Yep. Okay, so he can hop that. All right, pretty good, pretty good. I won't shoot you. Friendly. We're cool, man. No, you're good. I won't shoot you. You're good. Here, let me put my weapon away.
Want to go together?
Sure, I don't mind teaming up. I'm trying to find, I've got to do something, I got to do something with an antenna. It's a structure with a blue tarp over it. I have no idea where it is. It's for a mission. It's for a task. So, I've got a rough idea what it looks like, and I have yet to see it. I'm hoping it's off in the distance here. Just right here, a little bit to the west. It's got to be somewhere in here. I think I see it.
I would be thinking extraction with all the loot.
Dude, this is it.
So PTL in this game are friendly.
This is, yes. This is it. This is what I need. Awesome. This is what I need to do. All right. Do I have to get on top of this thing somehow? Yes. Take this ladder. Yes, this is it. This is the mission. Awesome.
Did you hear
Awesome.
that, Raider? I've never heard anything like it. Please get back here as soon as you can.
Beautiful. Where's the fellow raider? There he is. Thanks for being cool, man. Do you want to extract? Do you want to try and extract? Or do you still have some loot you want to try and find? I'm ready to extract.
Okay.
All right, dude. I'll follow you. I'm on your 6. If you want to ping the extraction, or I'll find it. Right here. I'll ping right here. I don't know if you can see the water treatment elevator. I don't know if you can see that on your map, but I just pinged it. That's where we're going. That's an extraction. You still with me? Where'd you go? He might have ran the other way. Yeah, he might have went. Sometimes what? Oh man, there's probably some other. I'm pretty much stacked on loot though, so I can't be focused on getting more stuff right now. I got to try to hopefully get out. All right, I don't know where that other raider went.
They are friendly.
Not always, but yes, sometimes. As that guy was. He said, don't shoot, and I was like, all right, cool. I'm not going to shoot you. Look at that. That's a leaper. Those are called leapers. Those things are super deadly. I'm pooping in my pants already. Oh. Oh, I just want to get out of here, please. Please, no. Holy man, this is big.
The communication without mic is also rude.
Right. The fact that they have that. So if someone doesn't want to get on the microphone and talk, if they're nervous or not comfortable or they got stuff going on, the fact that they implemented a communication wheel in here so you don't have to do that is awesome. Like I said, this game, these developers really thought of a lot of cool stuff. And it's rare that a game like this just works right out the gate with very little problems. Oh man. Okay, I'm gonna wait just a second to see if there's any other raiders. Alright, I'm making a break for it, guys. Oh, I don't believe it! Yes! I got out with some blue tier loot and a gun. I have no idea how that gun feels. I haven't fired it yet, but wow, dude! And I got my mission done. That was an excellent extraction right there. And then what's really cool, you can see all the stuff you have, but then you can unload your backpack right here in this menu just by hitting triangle. How fantastic is that, dude? And we got some mad XP, and guess what else? We leveled up, so I get a skill point. I'll show you guys the skill tree. Unopened container search, 10 out of 10. I get some cred. I'm not sure. I think this cred goes through the free battle pass they give you. There's and you have to earn cred to access stuff in the free battle pass. Wow. Wow. All right. Give me a second here, guys. I need to get a drink. That was fantastic. That was fantastic. That was great. Oh, man. Oh. See? There it is. You guys just saw it. It can be done. And not everybody is hostile. And that was done with a free loadout, by the way. And I didn't have to fire a single shot. It can be done. Now again, that's the easiest map in the game. But you can still get good stuff out of it. Wow, that was great. Okay, let's see what we got. Let's get stuff from Scrappy. We'll go to our skill tree. Here we go. And I'll show you guys, obviously, what I've been focusing on. But every one of these branches in the skill tree is viable. Like, it makes sense. It's all stuff that you'd kind of want. But for me, I'm focusing on right now is my stamina. Because I feel like that's something you use the most. Especially in multiple situations. Here you can slide further and faster. Look at that. And do I want to increase my stamina or have it where it costs less to move around? I've already got 3 of each put into this. After sprint, dodge, roll, sprinting does not consume stamina for a short time. It has cooldown between use. Look, how cool is that? Dodge rolls cost less stamina. When you're down, you crawl faster. That's kind of, That's a weak one. I don't think that's necessary. When you're down, you're down. You're pretty much screwed. While walking, your stamina regenerates as if you were standing still. That's big. Oh, that's a big one. Oh, man, because your stamina regenerates a little quicker when you're still. So now while you walk, that's big. I'm going to have to I might need to keep focusing on this stamina tree. Let's take a look at some of these other ones. Your movement speed while crouching is increased. That's a good one. Stamina regeneration while crouch is increased. Wow. Unlocks the ability to field craft items while topside. So that's big too. Like you can actually craft while you're above ground now. If you have this unlocked. I kind of like that. Like you could craft more bandages if you have the parts. Oh man. While critically hurt, your movement makes less noise. Mines and explosive deployals can be diffused when in close proximity. Wow. Lets you breach security lockers. Dude. And because I think max level is 74, 75, it is impossible to unlock everything in the skill tree. Unless they increase the level cap. Because your level cap is lower than the amount of points that you can put here. Because as you can see, you can put 5 points per section. So that adds up really fast. Oh, wow. Conditioning, look at this. When your stamina, when you're hurt in combat, regain a fixed amount of stamina. So, yeah, there's all pretty cool shit here, but I'm going to keep focusing on my... there's one of these, I think it's in conditioning, where you make less noise when opening containers. That's also a very good one. You make less noise when breaching. Yep, that's pretty good. Breaching doors and containers takes less time. Goes a little quicker. Look at that. Shield breaks your first dodge roll. Dude, it's awesome. This game... Man, I know, Eric, I'm still in the honeymoon phase of it, but I really... This is really cool. Which one do you think I should do, Eric, if you're still with me, or Ozone, if you're still here? Should I do... I want to choose between one of these. Either increase my stamina meter, or make it so that moving around uses less. Which one do you think? They're both pretty good.
Stamina.
Well, they're both stamina. You're saying increase? Do the increase one? The youthful lungs here? Is that what you're thinking? Or do the marathon runner? Say runner or lungs, and I'll know which one.
Increase stamina.
Okay. Increase your max stamina. Alright, you got it. Done. Yep. We got it. Alright. And then we did a mission for Shani. We got to go over by her.
Oh, hey there. I'm busy, but help yourself.
Here's something else that's interesting. I haven't unlocked them yet.
9 times out of 10, a quiet radar means a broken radar.
Once you get to level 12, you can buy a Raider Hatch key. Now, they're pretty expensive. They're $9 grand per key. And I have 26 grand right now. But you can use that Raider Hatch key at certain hatches that lets you get out a lot quicker. And the only way you can access them is by having this key. So, that's also something very cool.
You're back, and still intact. That's promising.
Alright, she's gonna... What is she giving me for doing this? I get defibrillators, and I get a color scheme for a character. Okay. Awesome.
Shani told me about what you found. Something's changed. We've seen a lot more probes beaming across the skies. More crashed couriers. We've heard tales of what happens if they find what they're looking for.
Yeah, that's one of those probes.
They might be myths, but...
That was sick, dude.
I don't want us finding out the hard way.
So I'm going to assume there's going to be a mission coming up where I have to do something with one of those probes.
Even the slightest change to ARC's behavior could spell disaster. And that signal you heard? It's like nothing we've ever picked up. If they're up to something, we need to find out whatever we can.
Find and search any ARC probe or ARC carrier. I just did that. GT! Ah, there he is! This guy's the man. The golden one. Good to see you, man. What's funny is this just became a quest, but I actually just did this.
How are you doing today, J Dominate?
I'm doing really good, man. I'm really good. This game gives me all kinds of feels. Like all kinds of feels. I told you, this game is an emotional roller coaster if you let it. If you let it be that, it will be that.
Good. Got this juice
Break
now,
open any
JD.
probe or courier you see on the surface and report back what you found inside.
Yeah, this game gives all the feels of juice. Juicy juice.
I just seen a video of 2 walking emperors. Have you saw him yet?
2 walking emperors? What? So I'm assuming that it's a certain type of ARC machinery, right? That might be in one of the harder maps. So no, I haven't. I'm assuming the Emperor is a type of machine. I may have, actually. I know some of them are pretty big.
It's always her fault, GT.
Yeah. Eric says it's your fault, GT. It's your fault. Alright. Sweet. It's weird I just got this as a mission, and I literally just did this. You guys that were in here just saw me do it. That's crazy.
The Baron looked like a baby.
Yeah. Yeah, and they said that obviously some of these ARC, the bigger ones, you can't, even if you have an upgraded weapon, it's unlikely you're going to be able to get it yourself.
Choose Eric.
And if you do get it, if you take it out, that's an amazing feat. But these bigger arcs, the bigger arcs, you need to coordinate with other players. You know damn well I'm not trying to do all that. Ain't nobody got time for that. Ain't nobody. Bad feeling. I can't. Celeste is kind of. I don't know. I might want to take her down. I kind of dig her look.
The Emperor look like walking skyscrapers. They are that big.
Oh God! How about no? Okay. What am I, King Kong over here? No, I'm not. King Dingaling James. Look out for that guy. All right, we're gonna try to do that mission. Sweet, dude.
Grinning, squinting face.
Dude, GT, I just extracted. I found a gun. I found a gun that I haven't fired yet, and it was upgraded. It wasn't common. It was uncommon. It was green. I found it, and I actually got to extract with it, dude. No idea how good of a weapon it is. If it's like, because I know Dr. Disrespect has said that some of the weapons he doesn't like, but
Thinking face interesting.
dude, I had a good run. I got Eric and these guys saw it. I actually found some decent shit and was able to get out. It was sick. Okay, where is this mission I need to do, this quest?
Keep those signals you heard on the down low, all right? We don't want to cause a panic.
Okay, so this is... We're gonna go back in the damn battlegrounds and see if we can find another one of those probes now. See, and this is what I mean about it not really needing a single player aspect, GT. It doesn't really need a campaign because these missions...
About the last round, JD.
Yeah, dude. Whew. Man, was that great. What? Come on, that was cool. I interacted with another raider who was cool with me. Just the amount of unpredictability, uncertainty, the risk, the reward, the loop, the RPG elements that are here, and then learning about the different
F6 and DL the Beast and AC Shadows got me on lock right now.
Yeah, no, and I don't blame you. GT, you're letting Eric know. And Eric won't blame you either. Dying Light the Beast is fantastic. Battlefield, although I'm not really down with it, I still think it's a great game. And then obviously Shadows. Can't blame you on that. Can't blame you. Oh, we all have a good rotation of the games that we like. But this is definitely going to become one for me that I kind of figured when I played the beta, I'm like, man, there's some stuff this game is doing that I really like. All right.
To see what's the hype of Arc Raiders clinking glasses.
Oh God, like I said, it may not be for everybody, but for those that really give it a chance and want to put some time into it, dude, it is amazing. All right, we're gonna go here, and I was just saying this too, GT. This is for you. You do not have to worry about always losing stuff going in. Like right now, I could make a custom loadout. You see? And I could put stuff in, like if I want to use this gun or that gun, I could put a shield on and then take certain stuff with me, like bandages, which I've gotten quite a few of. I've actually found some that I was able to come back with. It's great. So, and then with this custom loadout, you get, I think you usually get one free slot
Thinking face HHMMM.
where you can save, like if you get popped, it usually, and I'm not seeing it here, I think I got to put an augment on first. If you put one of these there it is. You put this augment on, it adds a few more squares to your, see those blue squares? It adds more loot inventory space and a safe pocket. Meaning, if you find something you really like, you can put it in your safe pocket, and even if you get killed, you'll still get to keep it, even if you don't extract. So those are the perks of doing a custom loadout. A lot of good perks. However, this is the only extraction game that I know of where they give you unlimited free loadouts. Meaning I could go in, I'm not going to have as much inventory space, and I'm not going to have that free pocket.
That sounds sweet.
I'm not going to have some of the perks of a custom loadout. However, I can go in and I don't have to worry about losing any of my stuff. Whatever I lose, it's what the game gave me or I find in the map. So it's kind of like, hey, go in, play. You maybe don't have to worry about as much, but when you find something you want, that's when it's like, man, I hope I can get out with this. So Tarkov, to my knowledge, does not have this ability. You cannot go in with a free loadout. And most extractions don't do that. You've got to make a loadout. And if you lose stuff, you lose stuff. That's it. And you've got to grind to get stuff back or build stuff. One more thing I want to check here before I go topside again. This workbench. See here, here's where you can build weapons. You can upgrade them. You can upgrade the benches. You can level them up when you get enough parts, so that you can make higher tier weapons and shit. This is so sick, GT. So sick. I can upgrade weapons. I've already got the ability to upgrade some of these from a Rattler 1 to a Rattler 2. Give it more durability and more magazine size. Look at that. I cannot tell you how impressed I am with this game, and that everything just works once you understand it right out the gate. No bullshit. You know how rare that is, and it's sad to say that in 2025. But there was something I wanted to see if I wanted to upgrade a bench here quick or not. Here you can craft your shields, craft more shields. You can actually craft a better bandage with ointment. Look at, you use a plant, and then if you got durable cloth, you can make like a better bandage. Look at, here's your basic bandage, which is real easy. You just make them with fabric. Look at that. So everything, pretty much everything that you find is going to serve a purpose. The question is that something you want to focus on or not? And right now, I'm kind of focusing on missions. The main thing I'm looking out for is a collar for Scrappy. I got to find a dog collar so that I can upgrade Scrappy. Yeah. I know you like Scrappy. You like it. You're a little Scrappy. Scrapper. The only benches I haven't made yet and installed is this one, the refiner, which I got to get a lot more metal parts for that. And this one, which is, or no, do I have, no, I already have that. It's this one, right? Utility station? Oh, I've got enough parts. This is for making lures, grenades, barricades. I don't want to prioritize it because I'm going to end up using a lot of plastic parts for that. 50 plastic parts. I don't feel like that workbench is super important right now. So, explosive station and the utility station are the last two that I can build. But I need to find a dog collar for Scrappy here. That I know. And I got a mission I gotta do, so. But when you're using a free loadout, you don't have to worry too much about that stuff right now anyway. I'm still building up. Actually, maybe I'll add more to my storage. Real quick, let me see how much that is. Where do I do that? Here we go. I can expand my stash here. I've got 78 spaces of 88. How much is it to increase it? 10 grand. That's half of my money. I'm doing it. Boom.
Can you sell weapons you are not using?
Yes. Absolutely, you can sell weapons you're not using. Absolutely. I still haven't figured out what guns are good and what guns are crap. Once you learn what guns are kind of shitty, you'd be like, oh, I got that gun, I'm not going to use it because it sucks. But I don't know. So now I just increased my stash to 112. Look at that. Look at all these extra spaces. Beautiful, beautiful. I'll be able to start going in with custom loadouts soon at this rate, baby. Yay! What you know about it? What you know about it? Nothing. What do you know about nothing? You are not nice for not liking this game. If you don't like this game, you are not nice. Alright. Let's go do another mission, shall we? Like I was saying, GT, that's why there's no need for... Ooh, there's a night raid back. There's a night raid on Spaceport available right now. Oh, man. Oh, maybe not. Is it or not? Yes, it is. Night raids are crazy, GT. You get double XP, but the ARC machines are a lot more aggressive. But the loot you find is sometimes even better because it's more risky. Yeah. But we're going to go back to damn Battlegrounds. This is the map you played in the beta. And we're going to still rock our free loadout. Yeah. But yeah. Because these tasks and missions you do, it's almost like you're playing a single player game. Like a single player campaign. But there's more risk involved and uncertainty, you know? I just, once you start to really wrap your head around what they're doing here and how this game works, it's really incredible. The light, and again, you already know, but the lighting, the sound design, especially the sound design, and then the atmosphere, I mean, wow, dude. Wow, that's why I easily give this game a 9 out of 10 already. Definitely a 9, for sure. And it's teetering between a 9 and a 9.5. The only reason why I can't give it a perfect 10 is because I feel like some of the microtransactions, the skins are a little too expensive.
Some advice, Raider. Arc probes emit signals that you can hear from afar. And if you see a smoke plume in the distance, chances are you can trace it back to a crashed courier.
Okay. We already have some knowledge on these because I know what those are, and I remember them from the beta, and I know what they sound like. So finding one should not be a problem.
Okay, Lex Luthor, get moving.
Shut up, geek! I'm not Lex Luthor. A steel spring? Not sure if I... Extended. You can use this to craft attachments for guns. Okay, for now. For now, we'll take it.
Avatar looks like him.
Yeah, I know what you were saying, okay, ball breaker? I know. Coconut looking head. Kiwi head. Right there. That right there.
Let's head home at the Baron's hatch.
That's a raider. That's a hatch. If you have a hatch key, you can extract with that. Can get out with you with a key. But those keys are like $9 grand. Sometimes you can find them though. Whoa. How's it going, man? Friendly. No worries. My gun's holstered. How you doing? Did you must have just spawned in because you were just standing there, huh? It's all good. I'm still early on in the game, so We're still learning. We're still getting used to some stuff. Oh, this was already... These were already looted. What about over here? These haven't been looted yet. Oh my god. What is that? Bicycle pump. I don't know how useful that is. I don't ride bicycles in the game, but we'll see what happens. What do you got here? A battery? No, I don't need it. I don't think. Beautiful, beautiful. Dude, this game is sick, dude. Oh, here's some stuff you can loot over here. There's some ammo in here if you need it. It's heavy ammo. I don't know if you need heavy ammo, but it's yours if you want it. I gotta keep an eye out. I need to find one of those arc probes. But I know what they sound like. They're real easy to hear.
Yo.
Yeah. Zweezy, what's up, man?
What's up? This is my first time playing.
Welcome. Welcome. Always cool to meet a new raider, especially if you're cool, dude.
Yeah. I've never really played a game like this, so.
You and me both, man.
Really what to do.
Yeah, I'm new to the extraction genre myself, but I'll tell you, this game really hooked me. It's got me so far. Not gonna lie.
Yeah. But I don't know. I guess my inventory is full, so I'm just trying to extract, but I don't know where to go.
Let me try something here. This will be a good test. I want you to tell me if this works. I'm going to ping an extraction.
Let's move to that location.
Wait, that's not it. I'm gonna
Go to that location.
right here.
Let's head home at the central swamp lift.
The central swamp lift. That's an extraction. Did it show up on your map?
No, it didn't.
Okay, but find where it says there's a countdown clock, and it says central swamp lift. That's an extraction point. That's where you're gonna want to go.
Okay, so it's the one with the timers?
Yes.
There's water treatment is one too?
I believe so, yes. Yep, there's water
Wait until that's at 0 to extract?
No, that's how much time you have left to extract.
Oh,
Yep.
gotcha.
So once that timer disappears, you can no longer use that to get out. So you can, right now, you can use the central swamp lift or that water treatment elevator to get out.
I think I'm gonna go with the swamp one. There's probably less people over there.
All right, dude. Good luck.
All right.
Good luck, Raider,
Thank you.
and have fun, man. Realize that this game does take some patience, but if you're willing to stick with it, it's super cool, dude.
All right. Well, I appreciate it.
You're welcome, man, and thanks for being cool. Good luck. Hopefully you get out.
Yeah, thank you. Good luck.
See? You see, and that's the other thing, GT, if you're still with me, I hope you are. That's the other thing that kind of sets this game apart from a lot of the other ones, especially on console. Console doesn't really have much like this. I mean, Helldivers a little bit, but that interaction that I just had with that guy, you really can't get that kind of dynamic from a lot of other games.
Let's go to the old battleground.
I'm still here, champ.
Okay.
Give the guy kryptonite.
You know, this guy, Eric's got jokes tonight. What the hell's it gotten into you tonight? Give the guy kryptonite, by the way. Why would I do that? That's only for, son of Jarrell. Bet you didn't know that. I was gonna say, don't test my nerdum, I'll get you. Yeah, that's only for the son of Jarrell. I'm not giving it to nobody else. freaking ball breaker over here. We got to keep an eye out for those probes. I need to find one.
Grinning, squinting face.
Yeah. GT, you might know a little something about it, don't you?
Lex always has a spare chunk on him.
No, he doesn't. No, he doesn't. It's a very hard mineral to come by. And it's not like he has them laying around like paperweights or rocks with smiley faces. No, what he had is what he had. He couldn't always get them. It's a very hard one to get or create. So no, it's not like he's got them laying around like fucking belly button lint. That's why you don't just give it to anybody. That's got a very specific use. Okay, so far, we're okay. We go check this structure out while we're looking for a probe? Or not? No. See, this map is the most forgiving map of the 5 that are available. And yes, right now there are 4 with nighttime variants and weather variants. But there's going to be a 5th map, and I believe it's going to release this month, November. So 5 big and varied maps is, I think, excellent for this type of game. But of the 5, this Battlegrounds is definitely the most forgiving, with less arc in the air, and it's great for if you want to play and not worry too much.
Clenches when you mention a probe.
Dude, yeah, well, that's for aliens and I don't know, maybe illegal aliens as well. They like doing that. Especially that Rainbow Mafia, you gotta look out for them.
Thinking face.
Yeah, this is why this map was in the beta, because it's very accessible. It's just a little more forgiving. I've upgraded my stamina in the skill tree, by the way, GT, and so the question would be, well, do you notice a difference? And I would say yes. I use less when I run. Obviously, you're still going to use it, but yeah. Eric can't help himself tonight, folks.
Stream is the first time I've seen the full game being played.
Dude, amazing. GT, I appreciate you so much. Dude, that's super cool, dude. What's that noise? I could have went in that building, but right now I'm listening for one of those probes. Here, I guess I'll get some. I know one of these plants you can use to craft herbal bandages. Yep. If you have enough fabric, you can do that.
Wasn't it you, GT, that introduced this game to JD?
No, it's the exact opposite. It's the other way around. Tell him, GT. What's this thing? Whoa, what's happening here? Dang. Cool. Give me that. Don't need heavy ammo. What's this thing? Damaged Rocketeer Driver. What kind of recyclable? Arc alloy? Give me that. Yep.
I have to check when, but I remember my blast reported this.
Yes. But GT, yeah. That's what it really started to pick up traction as far as development was last year. Yep. What the hell?
I recall seeing a stream with both of you playing together.
Yeah. It's because I entered it, like, although GT was aware of the game, he had never really looked into it super hard or played it until I sent him a code. I sent him a code where he could actually, and he was playing the beta build that I gave him, because they sent me a closed beta test invite. That was before it went public. The only way you could play is if you were a popular streamer or you got
play the game, so he is the first.
Right. Unless you were a popular content creator or you signed up for a beta and you were luckily one of them that got picked. And surprisingly, I got picked. Where is it? Shit. He's gonna get me.
You got action.
He's gonna get me. I got... Did it crash? It sounded like it crashed. I was able to take out one of the propellers and it couldn't steer as well. I think it crashed into something chasing me, dude. Holy crap. Well, that's it for bandages. Unless I can find more. Dude, wow. Let's see. Yep, reload. Okay. Whoa. Somebody's trying to extract. Somebody's extracting. Oh man, I need bandages bad. Somebody's in here. That sounded like somebody breaching somewhere. The audio in this game is just, I can't stress it enough. It is freaking incredible. And I, truth be told,
what happens when someone extracts before you?
Nothing really. I mean, obviously you have the option to go and try and attack them and take their loot. That's always an option, but if they get out, they get out.
Okay.
As long as the timer is still available on that extraction point, you can still extract from there. It's not like a one-time deal, like, oh, they already let people extract from here, so now you can't. No, as long as the timer is still available, you can still get out. I feel like somebody's been here already. It's been looted. Now, this right here, this is a Raider hatch. You need a key. You need a Raider hatch key. If I had a key, I could get out right now. But keys are $9 grand. I've heard that once things are upgraded, you can craft them, or you can, like I said, you can buy them from a vendor right now for $9 grand. And yes, it is possible to find them in the world. You can get lucky and find one. Oh, this is one of those probes. That counts. It counts. Mission complete. Even though it's a one that's down, it still counted. It counted as a mission complete. That's fantastic. All right, we'll loot a little bit more and then see if we can get out of here. How great is that? So, it doesn't have to be one that's live. That counted. Even though it was broken down, it counted. What do we got here? Plastic parts, fabric.
That's fresh.
See, now if I had that crafting ability, I could craft bandages right now, topside. But you have to unlock that ability in the skill tree. I hear there's either a security camera or some kind of an arc above me. I can hear it. A magnet? I guess. There's two games that I love looting in right now. It's Dying Light. I love the looting in that game. And, yeah, it might be a Roomba. Who knows? And I like the looting in this game. Love it. Yeah, there's going to be... Here's what we're going to have to do here real quick. I'm going to have to mark an extraction on my map because I'm going to want to try to get out of here. See this one here, GT? It's closing. Once that timer's gone, you can no longer extract from there. It's closed. That's it. You missed your window. And this one here is going to be closed in 5 minutes. Okay? So there should be one other one that's still available. That's right here. So we're probably going to have to head all the way back to this one to get out of here.
Red light balcony lift.
Red light balcony. That's going to be our extraction point. So...
An arc orbiter is en route. The safe window is closing. 10 minutes to get out of there. I repeat, 10 minutes.
So I got 10 minutes to get out. Like I said, I'll take a little bit more time to see if I can maybe find some bandages. Ooh, I'll take that. That's money. That's money. I can sell that for money. One time I sold something, it was like $3 grand.
Start going.
GT. Eric says, start heading for the extract. I am. I will. I want to see if I can find some bandages. I might get lucky. Some seeds. Get more of those. Celeste likes those. That's one of the vendors. She likes the...
3K, wow, you got lucky.
Dude, you ain't kidding. It was a trinket that sold for $3 grand. I was like, holy shit. Celeste likes those seeds. So I know that. Oh my god. What's this thing? Oh, it's just fabric. But what's this? Rosary. This is probably worth big money, GT. It's a blue one even. That's probably worth anywhere from 3 to 5 grand right there. An alarm clock. Okay, I think we're pretty stacked on our loot right now. So we'll start focusing on getting out of here. If I can get a
face with open mouth.
Dude, see that? It's a blue trinket. That means it's worth money. Alright. Let's, doesn't look like I'm going to be able to find any more bandages. I could go up here another level and take a look, but I got to start... Eric's right. I got to start focusing on trying to get the hell out of here. And hopefully I don't get shot by a raider or any, machines. Look how awesome is that? I can slide right over that. Please don't make me fall to my death. Yes! Slide down here. Let's get down here. Whoa! Nope. Not today. Okay, we got...
Snitch, there by the domes.
Those things are bastards, by the way. Those things are hard to take down. They have a black armor plate in front of them, and the only way that the weak spot on them is behind them, because their propellers are kind of behind that shield. What's that beeping noise? So far the skies look clear. That's good. We like that. We like that a lot, actually. Okay, alright. Nobody panic. Okay. Sounds like somebody is extracting. How we doing for time? 5 minutes. Coming up on 5 minutes. Yeah, I wanted to check out some loot, but I don't have time. And now I got drones above me. I gotta be very careful. Here's another pro tip. Your stamina increases faster while standing. If you stand still, it goes a little quicker. If you're walking, it goes, but if you crouch, it goes slow. So keep that in mind.
Going to make it with the drone activity.
Eric, I would appreciate if you have a little bit more of a positive. Yeah, please don't say that. Holy crap! What just happened? Oh man, there's.
All raiders, we have Ark on screen. 5 minutes left. Go find a way home. I repeat, 5 minutes.
Shut your probe up! See? My stamina refills quicker when I stand still, but it's risky. Man, I can't... I thought I could get to the extract from this side, but I can't. Oh, that was real brilliant. Oh! How do I get across? Bullshit. There. Whatever. Hug the walls. Hopefully there's... Come on, come on. We gotta let our stamina come back. Holy shit!
Last warning. 2 minutes left. Head back immediately.
Whoa! And there's drones all around here. This is gonna be close. Our extraction's right there. Oh my god. Shut this door! Come on, open, open! I'm going. Oh, just... Oh my god. Now, and I got a blueprint.
Buy the foreskin.
I'll be... Please, stop that. I can now craft that weapon because I got this blueprint. This anvil. That's huge, GT. That is big. And then we got to see how much this is worth right here. This rosary. That's for you, Eric. I know you like that. Ah! And we got mad XP. Look at that. Dude. And we got our quest completed. Another successful, good run here in Arc Raiders. That is what this game is about, gentlemen. Oh my god.
You get to rail her.
Yeah, that would be a hot coffee mod, maybe, I don't know. Still haven't found a collar for Scrappy, the scrappiest scrapper rooster ever.
You said you would take her down.
Yeah, I know. I probably would, man. She doesn't look bad. She kind of looks sassy, strong. The only problem is I don't know what kind of cake she brings to the table. You can't see it in here. Kind of sucks.
It's harder, yes?
Okay. It looks like, man, she might have a little peach on it. I don't know.
Thanks. That's a good first step. I'm sure there'll be plenty more to uncover, so feel free to drop by again.
See what I mean? This is like the campaign aspect of it. There's missions and quests to complete, and then you get rewarded. Love it.
Our scouts have reported several raider hatches with leaking hydraulic pipes. They still work, but not for long.
Oh my!
Patching one up next time you're out there.
Oh, I can earn a raider hatch key by doing this quest. Incredible! I guarantee that's probably only a one-time deal. They're not going to keep rewarding you with keys, but that's pretty cool.
Pick a hatch and patch it up. We need them now more than ever.
Fantastic. But if you get got, if you die topside, you can lose that key. You'll lose it unless you keep it in a. That's something I'm going to use on a custom loadout. I'm going to keep my key in my safe pocket so I don't lose it. Yep. That's big brain thinking right there. Yep. That's for
Don't draw any attention to yourself.
When I use custom loadouts is why.
You're one of the new arrivals, right?
I am.
Need a volunteer to test out this upgraded Pharaoh. Should cut through arc plating like butter. Go put holes in some machines and report back to me.
This is Eric's girlfriend right here. Dis-moi.
This Pharaoh should take a fireball out in one shot. Just don't let it get too close.
Alright, so this is another task. Destroy a fireball, a hornet, and a turret. Wow.
Feel free to browse, but watch your step. I heard rumors about some signal Shawnee picked up. Ark is constantly adapting, and I'm sure this won't be their last warning sign.
Destroy 2 Ark enemies using any grenade. Wow. Wow.
Excellent. Take these new grenades I've been working on and go wreak some havoc up there.
Alright.
Maybe we'd have to see the cake first. Maybe even squish some grapes.
Oh. God, that sounds good. Alright, so I have 3 different missions, 3 different quests that are active right now. Look at that, GT. See, they could make it where like, oh, it's just an extraction game, just you figure stuff out, find things, and that's it. But no, they're adding tasks and missions that reward you. Like a single-player game. That is so awesome. And then I have these feats as part of the free battle pass that they give you. Complete 3 feats. And like Wasp, I've got one of them. Wow. And then damage dealt to raiders using a shotgun ammo weapon. Wow, so you gotta shoot at another raider with a shotgun. Oh boy. Yeah, I don't know how much I'm gonna get done on that tab, but what did I want to see? Oh yeah, let's go to the inventory here. We'll move this over. Gas grenade. Light shield. So here's the other thing that's cool. If you extract while using a free loadout, whatever you had, then you get to keep. So it's almost like you went in with nothing, with free shit, and you got out with some of the free shit and extra. So this right now, instead of repairing this light shield that's already damaged, I'm going to sell it and get money. How awesome is that? Boom. And then this gun, I could probably sell. How much is that worth? $8.30. Not bad. Because I've already got a couple of guns here. Now, if I salvage this, what kind of parts do I get? I wonder. There's a way to look at that without... Oh yeah, inspect. It'll tell you. If you recycle it, you get 3 metal parts and 2 rubber parts. That might be worth recycling, actually. Because I already have one here. I've got a... Yep, this is a kettle one. I've got one right here. So I'm gonna recycle this for parts. Yep, why not? Boom. You know what was great? That gun they gave me for free anyway. That was given to me in a random free loadout. So I had nothing to lose there and everything to gain because I extracted with it. How cool is that, GT? You still with me or what? Somebody, come on, get a ball of fist ready. What's happening? What happened? Oh, I got ammo. Now let's see where that item is. I should be able to scroll through the individual tabs. Yeah. Well, I think he's at work, maybe, but augments, shields, weapons. Is there a tab for trinkets, keys, crafting? Here's miss. Okay, here we go. Here's the rosary. How much is this worth? $2,000. Oh, fantastic. And it serves no other purpose. When you see that little diamond icon, that means that it's a trinket and that it's purely for money. So, awesome. Awesome. Starting to make the money back that I spent to expand my stash. That is fantastic. And then these seeds, Celeste is going to want those. And then we got this trinket. We got this trinket here for $640 still. That's free money, man. I extracted with that. Now, let me show you this blueprint, GT. All you have to do is click on it, and then you're going to learn it. Just like, say, Skyrim, when you read a book, and you learn different things just by paging through a book. Now, once I do this, I will be able to craft this weapon with parts. But some of the parts, you got to have gun parts, which aren't always easy to come by, mechanical components, and then you've got to have your gunsmith at level 1, which I believe I do. So, and then, if you find a blueprint that you already have, you can sell it, and look how much it's worth, $5,000. So if I already had this blueprint and I didn't need it, still it's good to keep it and then sell it. Learn and consume. Boom. Boom. Now I can craft that gun if I get the parts. How sick is this game? Really? Holy crap. And I was able to get lucky and do that with a free loadout. I didn't lose anything.
My favorite game.
Yeah, I know. This guy wants to... You can. It's just going to take some stuff. But yeah, you could stream Satisfactory when you get it. If you have the right stuff on your PC. Yeah.
Right on.
Let's go back to the vendors here, the traders. What's with these seeds now? I got to see what's with this here. Okay, so she has supplies that you can buy with seeds instead of money. Look at that.
We rely on grow lights for the most part, so any power outage can wreak havoc on our food supply.
Look at that. If I need parts for some stuff, basic parts, she might have it, and I can buy it with seeds.
You get it on November 4th.
Yeah, you'll get it on November 4th. I won't. Wow, dude. And it looks like the inventory refreshes in 19 hours. So I wonder if the stock changes, because it says limited, and then it'll change in 20 hours, refresh or whatever. How sick is that? Gun parts.
I can get it now. It
Those are
out on console on the 4th.
Oh, I could if I wanted on the 4th. Right. Okay, right. I follow you. My bad. So how much for these? 7 for 1 gun part. 7 seeds for 1 gun part. That might be worth investing in for crafting a gun. Look at this thing. Complex. This is for like making like a better gun even. Used to craft Equalizer and Jupiter. Whatever the hell that is. Those must be weapons. Sure haven't used those yet. What's this? Used to craft a wide range of items. Tempest, Volcano, Hullcracker, and Bobcat. Pfft, whatever. These are all weapons I have yet to see. That's insane. But this is all locked yet. I think you have to be a certain level in order to do this. It requires a certain level. Yep, unlocks that level. Look at this. You can't do it until you're level 12. But I could still get some of these basic materials if I need them. I think the one that I need the most as far as basic is metal parts. And I could get 1 metal part for 1 seed, so I'm gonna...
We'll put those to good use. Here's your reward.
Oh, I could buy a whole crap load if I wanted. Let's buy 2 more and then I'll be at 70. Because I know I need metal parts to for my workbenches, so to upgrade them. See, this is all a learning and a loop. Dude, how sick was that, man? I got the seeds. Okay, let's get my full inventory. Okay, here we go. I've got some cool shit, and then some of this I could probably salvage or sell. Because some of these I don't know what they're going to be used for yet, but I know they're going to come in handy for all kinds of stuff.
Wants the seeds.
Yeah, well, actually, no, what he wants right now is a dog collar. He wants a dog collar. Yep. And then I think after that, then he wants some kind of fruit. There's like, because I saw Dr. Disrespect earlier, and his said it was like another level. You had to find like an apricot or something for him. He already found a dog collar from him, which I can't find. Punch my face. Arc alloy. That's worth $3,000 if I want to sell it. I've got that one's worth $1,000. So it's all what you want to focus on and how you want to play. You can build up money, or you can save certain items for crafting parts, and which some of these I do want to save because I feel like they're going to come in handy. Remote Raider Flare, a deployable device that when manually triggered launches a Raider distress flare. So you can use that to try and signal that you need help, or it might just look like those regular flares that when a Raider gets taken down, that flare shoots off, so you could make someone think that you just got. That's interesting. I'm really not going to use that. Yeah, I'm gonna sell that. I'm gonna sell those. I don't see a real need to have that right now and use that. So, yep, don't need it. Don't want it. Yeah, right now I'm the primary thing is I'm doing missions to build up stuff, and then my workbenches, trials, projects. What's this all about? Unlocks at level 20. Codex. This is like stuff that things that you've interacted with or found. Your different vendors, groups and organizations, your different locations. Pretty cool. And you can keep track of the missions you've done. See, this is like the story that kind of unfolds as you do missions. That's kind of where the story campaign is kind of here. It's kind of here and it's kind of not, but it's serviceable. It works. Yep. What do I all need here? I need one durable cloth. No, I'm looking at the wrong thing. My bad. Oh, wow. Cracked bioscanner. I've not yet seen one of those. No idea where those are. Durable cloth I've seen. And a tick pod. No idea where that is either. So to upgrade the bench, those are some resources I've never seen. The tick pod and the cracked bioscanner, I've not seen those yet at all. So that one's going to take a bit to upgrade. The refiner. Let's see what we got. I need 3 toasters. I have 3 of 5 arcs and a fireball burner. I need 7 more of those to upgrade that. Wow. The gunsmith, that's a big one. That's a real big one. I had 2 rusted tools in that one match, but I died. I didn't make it out, actually, and the timer got me. I've got 4 wasp drivers, so got to hold on to those. Definitely got to hold on to the wasp driver. Don't want to sell those. I got 4 of them. Okay. But here I could craft different attachments. I could craft a whole gun if I wanted. This is sick. There's that blueprint right there, GT. That blueprint I earned. It's an uncommon anvil, so it's leveled up a little bit already. I can craft it. I need 4 more mechanical components and 3 more simple guns, and I can craft this bad boy. Has high damage output and headshot damage, but slow handling. Dang, this might be a beast of a gun. This might be like the Dirty Harry pistol. Dirty Harry looking ass. Dang, I wonder if I should track these resources. Yeah, I'm going to track those. Just so that I can craft that weapon and see how good it is. That'll be another little side mission I'm going to do for myself. What do you know about it? And then... what's the standard? Oh yeah, the standard workbench is where you can get... okay. Bandages. Alright. Yeah, I could craft bandages here. That's pretty good. Only 5 fabric to craft a bandage. That's pretty good. But there's a thing in the skill tree where you can craft while topside.
What do you do with the seeds?
I just showed you. Those seeds, Celeste takes them as currency. She's very much into her planting. She takes them as a form of currency. I'll show you. See? Celeste here. If you look on the bottom right corner now, I have 70 seeds that I've collected. She uses them as currency. Like you can buy supplies from her with those seeds instead of using your money. How cool is that? I bet you there's a lot of players that don't really know that yet. So if you need basic materials, which I actually, you know what? I'm gonna check something right now. Now that I did that, let me go back to the.
Nice little fact.
Yeah, let me go back to the workshop and see what I need. I need mechanical and simple gun parts. She might have simple gun parts I can buy with those seeds. I'm gonna look. I will buy some of those gun parts if she's got them. That might be better than trying to worry about trying to find them and get out. So let me look here. Simple gun parts. Magnets. Right here. How much does she want? How many of those do I need? 3 of them? Or 2 of them?
Where'd you find those?
Oh, I found them topside. It was a plant. I found them, they were around this plant. So that's why I figured you'd like these. How many more do I need? Okay, now I gotta go back. I gotta go back to my bench, that's right. And I gotta see how much, 2 more gun parts, and then I need mechanical components. Screw it, I'm gonna use those seeds. I'm gonna buy the 2 remaining gun parts. I don't have to worry about finding them then. Why not? I'll buy 2 more gun parts from you. Thank you very much. Boom.
Make good use of that.
Yeah. Great doing business with you, Celeste. I like you. I like you. You look like you look like one of those chicks from The Craft. That one chick. Alright. So now all I need is mechanical components. That's pretty cool.
Hello again.
I highly doubt that she sells those. If she does, you gotta be a certain level probably to get them. Mechanical components, light guns, heavy, medium. Moss, by the way. I've seen that top side. Yep, I've seen that. Processor. Sensors. Dang, when you get higher level, you can get some cool shit from her. Okay, so she doesn't sell mechanical components. That doesn't mean that the gun shop doesn't sell them. Let's take a look.
Hello.
Maybe she sells them. Extended. Energy clip, vertical grip. She sells a lot of launcher ammo, by the way. Yikes. Okay, so she sells guns and ammo. She might not have mechanical components. We can actually scroll through the vendors right from this page.
Closed,
I forgot you can do that. So let's scroll through our vendor. What about you, sir?
To Lance's Emporium of Healing. I'm workshopping some new names.
Okay, Lance, don't be a weirdo, please. And you shouldn't sit like that ever, but alright, good for you. So Lance doesn't sell them.
Hello again.
What about this guy? Nope. So, it doesn't look like you'll be able to buy those. Mechanical parts, you either have to... You have to find them, or... I just thought of it. Is there something that I can break down that I don't need that'll give me mechanical parts? That's a good question. Let me take a look here. Blaze grenade. What do you... You gotta look at the, inspect it and see what it gives you. Metal parts and oil. Okay. Mechanical. I need mechanical parts. Plastic parts. What gives you mechanical parts, I wonder? That doesn't give you anything. Rubber parts, plastic parts. Rubber, plastic. Damn. What about a gun? What one of these guns? 2 mechanical components. Okay, so breaking down a gun would do it. I've got a couple of guns. Is there any that maybe I want to get rid of? I've got 2 of these pistols. The Stitcher. I've got 3 of them actually. Some maybe get rid of one of these. Hopefully it gives me mechanical parts. Nope. That one only gives metal and rubber. Dumb! Oh, and only certain guns will give you chemicals, rubber. Damn it. Yeah, damn. Weapons, ammunitions, weapon mods. Crafting materials. Let's take a look at that. Crafting materials, alright. Plastic parts, processor. Give me some mechanical parts, please. Arc alloy. That's pretty good. Chemicals. Fabric. Metal parts, okay. Not looking too promising here. Rubber. This bicycle pump. I don't know what I'm going to need that for. Crude explosives, by the way, for crafting grenades, probably. Yep. It looks like it could be only that one gun that you can get mechanical parts from. Power cable. Wires, that makes sense. Power bank, what's this? Battery. Wires. Yeah, looks like I'm gonna have to probably find those or get rid of a good gun in order to get that. Metal parts. Damn. Mechanical components. It's hard to believe that there's only one item where you can break down in for mechanical stuff. That kind of sucks. Okay, well, at least we know. Weapons, okay, so now one of these gives you mechanical parts, but this one does, the Pharaoh 4 or 5 or whatever. That might be an upgraded weapon, actually. The Rattler, I've got several Rattlers, but I know I'm going to need some of these weapons. I don't want to get rid of them all. That one gives you 3 mechanical components. Okay. How many of these Rattlers do I got 1, 2, 3. That's a Rattler 3, so that one's really good. Yep, Rattler 3. I've got one that's a tier 1. And that probably doesn't give you as much mechanical components because it's lower. It doesn't even give you mechanical because it's a lower tier. Alright, well, that's something I'm going to have to focus on finding topside. I'll take a look at our missions one more time.
Pharaohs are basic but reliable.
Destroy a fireball, a hornet, and a turret.
Raider hatches can get you out of trouble quickly and discreetly. We can't have them breaking down.
Okay, I've got a rough idea on... That one should be an easy one to find. Let's do that mission right now. The Raider hatch. We'll go back to the battlegrounds. Because I know where a lot of those are. We'll rock our free loadout. We'll go back. We'll go back topside the damn battlegrounds and get this mission out of the way at least. How are you guys doing? Did I put you to sleep with all this menu inventory crap? I apologize. But like I said, when I get into it and I'm looking at different possibilities, Alright. Gave me the Stitcher. If I'm not mistaken, I think this weapon's not that great. But
almost, but I know more excitement is about to happen.
I'll need someone to chuck them at some machines to know anything for sure.
it's all part of the game, though. Like I said, I'm sorry, but I'm, Alright. Let's ping where a hatch. There's a hatch right there. That might actually... I'm right by one.
Let's head home at the pump house hatch.
Wow, this might actually work. It's literally right here. Unless it has to be a designated a certain hatch, but that'd be pretty dumb. Awesome. Easy mission. This one was easy. But I know they're going to get harder as you get higher levels.
Thanks, Raider. My last engineer left some hatch keys nearby. Feel free to
Oh, yeah? So, instead of her giving me the keys, now I gotta find them. Really?
Go to that location. Go to that location.
Based on what she said, it sounded like I had to find them. What's this? Light ammo? Absolutely, we'll have that. More arc alloy. Can never get enough of that. Awesome. Oh! I literally just saw it in the corner of my eye. There it is! Now, here's the problem. Yes, I could use it right away and get out of here. Yep. But I want to use that with a loadout. So now this becomes kind of a shitty scenario because I'm not guaranteed to keep this. I've got to extract with it. Yep. If I die, I lose it. So that kind of sucks. That sounded like a raider nearby. Or it was this. But that sounded like a raider repairing a shield. Maybe I'm being paranoid. Fuel. Okay, let's ping an area here that's I might not mess around here. I might try and get out.
Central swamp lift.
Along the road, I'll try and maybe see if there's stuff to loot, but how much time is left on that? Oh. What's up, man? How you doing? Friendly.
Come on, dance with me.
You know, I used to be a good dancer. I don't even... I hurt my ankle some time ago, so I don't really have the moves like I used to. It would look pretty bad. So I'm not going to ruin your eyeballs today. You don't want to see that. Nobody wants to see that.
Thanks a lot.
Yeah, you're welcome. I can't dance, really. I used to be able to, but... Good luck, by the way, man. Have fun. See? Look how cool that was. Just those little interactions, man, I haven't gotten interaction like that in these kind of feels from a game since SOCOM. And that's, I'm being completely honest. That type of interactivity, the sense of thrill and accomplishment. Yep, it's been a long time since an online game has given me those kind of feels. I'll make sure there's no drones around here. If there's anything I can open. How far can you ping stuff from? Let me see if this works. Yep.
By the primary facility.
Yep, I don't like those things at all, man. Snitches are a pain. They really are. Snitches and hornets. No, thank you. Oh, something, okay. No, stay over there, drone. Damn it, he heard me breaching. I'm just gonna grab everything. I'm not screwing around. Whatever they give me, I'm grabbing it. I'm grabbing it. I'm grabbing it. I can't move. I can't move. Go away. This gun's not too bad. Okay. Okay. Let's try and move a little bit so that we're not in that same spot. And then see if I can repair my shield. And then we'll use a bandage. I want to see how much better those herbal bandages are. When I start using custom loadouts, I definitely got to keep those in mind. This Stitcher's not bad, actually. I don't think this is a bad gun for, like, smaller drones. I hear something. Let's not hang out here. Let's try to get to the extract. Fuck it. Oh, turret. That's one of those turrets. Yep. You gotta, that's one of the missions. I gotta try and take one of those out. Yep. Don't want to try and do that right now, though. I want to try and get out of here. Phew, man. How much time's left on that extraction?
Head home at the water treatment elevator.
Keep heading to that one, fucker.
Left.
Yeah, I switched. Oh no!
Rocketeer.
Oh boy! How am I gonna get around him without being seen? That thing's a beast. Yeah. Keep watching the extraction. That's fine for now. Don't watch me. Yeah. That would be awesome. If you could wipe mud on yourself like in The Walking Dead. But here it would be like oil. Like to confuse the drones. Or like wear metal parts so they can't censor you. That would be sweet. Okay, so far we're good. Keep an eye out in the sky for other drones. I'll tell you, upgrading this guy's stamina, that's huge. I can run a little bit longer. That's awesome. And like I said, I've learned that if you stand still, again, it's risky, but your stamina regenerates quicker than if you're moving. If you're crouching, your stamina regenerates real slow. What do we have up here? Hey! Little treehouse! What do we got here? Oh! Wolf pack, by the way. A grenade that scatters into multiple homing missiles, each one targeting Ark and dealing explosive damage. Oh my god. Whoa! That's an epic item, by the way. A little smoke grenade. What do you got here? Sure, I'll take the chemicals. Give me that. Oh my god. Blaze grenade. What can I get from you? Oil. Give me that. Why not? Okay. Got some loot. Dude, I got an epic item, by the way. The grenade is huge. Some ammo. Oh my god. Oh my god. Some medium ammo. I think this gun takes light ammo, by the way. Don't really need it. Light, yep, we don't need that. Gun parts, though, simple gun parts. I think I've got enough, but I'm going to take that anyway. Oh, man, I don't know if I've learned this one yet. We have to take that. Oh, my God. It looks like a shotgun. It's a blue one. And then a blueprint. I got to get rid of something. The gun parts. Stop. I need this blueprint. Oh my god. Again, we've got some decent stuff. Oh man, can I get out of here? I found stuff in a little treehouse. How crazy is that, dude? A little treehouse. Look at stuff here. This game kicks my ding hard. Holy man, I hope I can get out of here. Oh man. No drones in the sky, please. No drones. I got some cool stuff. Oh man. Okay, how do I make it to this extraction? I'm not alone. Yep, somebody was here. Normally I'd be like, oh man, some free parts. But I'm full. I don't need it. How do I get out of here? I always hit the X button like an idiot. Can I get out this way? Oh man. What is that noise? Oh! It is. How the hell did you know that? Oh, there's a dead raider here. Oh my god. Oh, I need these rusted tools. A shield. Oh man. He had a custom loadout. Bandages, yes. What is this? Get rid of this. Wow, I can't believe it. No, I don't want that. Get rid of that. I want his, I definitely could, rusted tools, I need that. But I gotta prioritize. Light shield. Shield recharger.
You may need it to get by tank.
Need what? That's got 50 durability, so I don't need that. But he had bandages, that was huge. Yeah, I think that spider killed him. I think there's another raider near me.
Adrenaline shot increases stamina.
That's a good point, but... Yep, there's another raider taking out stuff nearby. Oh man, this extraction sucks. Where is it? Right there, and there's a drone right there. Holy crap. A drone. I need to use a bandage. That's a raider. He's hovering right in place. I could take this guy out easily, but it's gonna alert other shit. And I'm worried about that leaper. Because if I go to the door, he's gonna see me anyway, right? I have no choice.
An Ark orbiter is en route. The safe window is closing. You have 10 minutes to return to Speranza. I repeat, 10 minutes.
He actually... Oh my god! I'm dead. I am so dead. Don't close it. Don't close it. I'm coming. I'm crawling in. Please. I might make it. I'm crawling. Oh my God! Oh my God! Thank you! Oh my God! At least two other raiders, and I was able to crawl right before it closed. It was closing just as I was coming in. Oh my God. I got to keep my raider hatch key, and I found some... Dude. My palms feel like the big kahuna right now, and I might have pooped a little. I might have to start wearing a diaper while playing this game. Holy man. Oh my God, that was incredible. I loved it. That actually was... I mean, there wasn't really PvP, so I'm just going to say it was good. Because I wasn't versing any other real players. They actually... And they could have been jerks. They could have been like, oh, look, he's already down. Let's just kill him for fun. No, they actually... I turned the proximity chat on. I was like, hold the door, please. I'm crawling. Like, holy crap. That was sick. That was incredible. And again, I know a broken record, but that again, just another example of what makes this game incredible, and the type of feels that you literally can, the emotions that you can get from this game that you don't really get from many other games. That sense of risk reward, the not knowing, the uncertainty.
You've handled it, haven't you? Go on then. Great news. Here, your reward.
Don't tell me I just got another key. Did she just give me another?
Raiders have long reported peculiar-looking crates dropping down from malfunctioning arc probes. If we can figure out a way to crack them open, we might get a better understanding of what it is they're after.
Oh man, that was
If you spot a crate, deliver it to a nearby field depot. My team will take care of the rest.
Wow, I hope you guys saw that. Got another point for the skill tree to use. I've almost got the stamina maxed out, at least for the moving around costs less. Yeah, let's do this one. I honestly feel like this is like the most beneficial starting off is stamina management. Wow, that is... I still can't believe it. Obviously, it wouldn't have been as dramatic, but it was for me because of the loot that I had on me. Oh, so I only have the one key, right? That's fine. Is there a button where you can unload backpack? Oh my god, that was incredible. And then this blueprint. This it's a sniper rifle, it looks like. Oh my god. Learn and consume. Wow. Wow. And then I got this gun. which is a blue gun. It looks like it's a shot, high damage output, accuracy, and headshot damage. A blue one, by the way. What does it take to repair it? Because it needs to be repaired. What does it take? Ooh, I can't repair it yet. I need a medium gun part, an advanced medical or mechanical. Wow. Damn. Yeah, that was the gun I took off that fallen raider. So we're gonna put that in the inventory and save that until I can get stuff to repair it, because it's already damaged. Or I could sell it and get almost $4,000 for it. What do you think I should do, Eric? Do you think I should sell this, or do you think I should keep it and then wait to get parts to repair it? Save and repair or sell. I'm waiting on your response.
Compare to other guns you have, then decide.
Compare it to what I have and then decide. Okay, well. Why is it not letting me move to my inventory? Don't tell me my inventory is full.
You may already have something better.
The only reason why I say no is because I don't have any weapons that are blue. That is a blue-tiered weapon. I don't have any blue ones. I have common that are upgraded a little bit. These are all common. And then I have an uncommon right here that's green. It's got a 3-round burst, by the way. I haven't fired that yet. I gotta try that, but again, that's a risk. These are risk weapons here. What I mean by that is, this is for when I make a custom loadout, and then you can lose it just like that raider lost it from me. He was already dead, but it doesn't matter. He died, so that weapon he had, that weapon I just grabbed, that blue one, he lost. And I just happened to turn around, I'm like, whoa, there's a dead raider right here. Man, I've had some really, really sweet experiences, and I've gotten really lucky. This game is really something else. So for now, I'm just going to hold on to that gun, I guess, and then see what kind of grind it is to... this is worth $3,000. A grenade that scatters into multiple homing. That is big. Wonder how well it works. Multiple homing missiles, each targeting one arc and dealing explosive damage on impact. I mean, yeah, we gotta keep that. I mean... No, I don't. I want...
Or see if you can trade seeds for parts.
Right. Why is it not letting me empty this? Equip, inspect, recycle. It's not letting me move it to my stash. I don't understand what's going on here. Maybe because I had the wrong tab equipped? That could be. Nope. What is going on? Why won't it let me empty this stuff? Quick move. Yeah, I'm quick moving it. It's not letting me do it.
Full.
My stash is full? No way. Let me look. It is, Eric. Yep, you called it 112 of 112. That's why I can't move it. Oh, man. Well, how much is it to upgrade my stash again? Let's see. 15,000. How much do I have? Man, that's going to be a big chunk of money. Oh man. Well, I don't need 3 binoculars, that's for sure. We gotta sell that. Sell. That'll free up a little space. I don't need that. I don't need 3 binoculars. I haven't used binoculars yet once. I'll keep 1 pair just in case I need them for something, but I don't... Okay, that's good. I don't know how I ended up with 3 of them. That's really weird.
Disassemble guns you don't use.
Yeah, disassemble some weapons. Let's go back to the weapon tab. Okay, what repeats do we have? Those are level tier 3 uncommon. So I'm going to hold on to those. That is a level 1. So let's get rid of this one. Sell. What do I get for recycle again? Metal parts. You know what? I'm going to sell it. I'm going to sell it. Metal parts are pretty easy to come by topside. That's a pretty common resource. I've already learned that, so I'm selling this Rattler for over $1,000. That's beautiful. See ya. Beautiful. What else? I've got 3 of these Stitchers, which, is this the gun I was just using? And I said it was actually pretty decent. Deals good damage, but has quite a low fire rate and can be hard to control. I feel like you can improve that, though, by upgrading it. So I've got 3 Stitchers. Metal parts, rubber parts. How much is it to sell it? 800. I'm actually going to get some parts off of this. Hey, nah. Wait, is one of these already damaged? This has got 100. And this one's got 100. So they're all... Let's sell this one. Okay, so I've freed up a little space here. Pop trigger can be recycled into crafting. It's a pretty common part. I don't know if I have any of those. For now, let's sell it. Oil. I don't know if I have any oil. We might want to keep this. We're definitely keeping that. I mean, that's a no-brainer. Synthesized fuel. I don't think I have any of that. That's going to be something I'm going to need at some point, I guarantee it. Burned arc circuitry. 640. Yeah, let's sell this. I haven't seen that pop up where I need it, so... Surveyor Vault. $2,000! Wow, but this has got to... It's a blue thing, so it's got to be used for something. How much inventory space do I have left? Let's go back here and... 111 and 112. Wow, I'm definitely going to have to get rid of some stuff in the stash. I don't know if I'll do that yet tonight. We're definitely keeping that. That's a big grenade. We're definitely going to have that on us when we have a custom loadout, in case we have to deter some... What's nice is...
You need to use to destroy the turret.
That might work, yeah. I don't remember if I got to destroy it with a grenade or not, but if it needs a grenade, then yeah, you're right. Good call. I'll have to use that for the turret. I'll have to look at the mission tab and see if it requires a. Yeah, I've got plenty of light ammo for now. So this ammo that's left, I'm going to sell that. What's the shield on here? Does it need to be repaired? Oh, they get a nice chunk of ching for that too. 520. Can I stack this? I can. Okay, good. Smoke grenade. We might sell this. What kind of parts do I get? Chemicals and canister. Oh, it actually let me store that. The gun, though. These two items. I feel like these are going to be big items. This, even though that's a good chunk of ching, $2,000, I don't think I want to sell that yet.
Should have used smoke in last mission.
Alright. I already have some stitchers, so I'm gonna sell this. What do I get for metal parts and rubber parts? I'm selling it. Sell this. Sell this light shield. It's already damaged anyway. What do I get for recycling first? I always got to remember to look at that before I... Plastic. Sell it. Sell this. Okay, I got to get rid of some stuff over here so I can bring this stuff over. Maybe some ammo? Maybe? Yeah, I got a shit ton of ammo. What do I need? I got quite a bit of light ammo. Light ammo. I got quite a bit of that. I've got some medium ammo, which is good. Get rid of this. Get rid of that one. Okay, medium. Well, lots of medium ammo. But, again, it seems like a lot, but I'm going to need ammo for when I have my custom loadouts. So, I've got quite a bit of these light impact grenades. I can get rid of some of these, too. I'll get rid of this one. Sell. It's only... Shield recharger. I got a couple of these. Those are big, by the way. Adrenaline shot. I got 3 of those. I've got 2. It did give me. I got the one that she told me was in the world. Then she gave me one for doing the mission. I have 2 Raider hatch keys. That is incredible.
Also have more money now to expand inventory.
That's a good point, Eric. You're on it too tonight. You're kind of on this with me. I like that. How much is it again to expand this? 15 grand. So how much of it? 26, 15. I might have to start focusing on selling stuff at a certain point now. More so to build up my money again, because after that it's going to take a good chunk of my ching. But I'll have more inventory. Here we go. Upgrade stash. Okay. How many times can you upgrade this, I wonder?
For sure.
Sell duplicates. Yeah, but remember, these, you can only use one of these at a time. So these are for custom loadouts, Eric. So you put your augment here. You can't use them in free loadouts. You can only use them for custom. So while they look like I've got a lot of repeats of them, I don't. I've got one here and one here. I'm going to need to keep those augments because I'm showing you what it does right now. Look on the screen. It gives you several more inventory spaces for your loadout when you're topside. and it also gives you one square that if you find something that's really awesome, you put it in there. If you put it in there, you can keep it. So I don't want to get rid of those augments. Those are big. This one, I've got 2 of those. I can sell this. Okay, I got 2 of those, so yeah, I can. Tactical MKs. Yeah. Okay, and now I can move these over. Woo! I still can't get over that. That last extract was just nuts. Eric, what do you think? Do one more run with a custom loadout and see what happens? And then maybe Rocket League, or what do you think? Let's take a look at my missions again.
Pharaohs are basic but reliable.
Destroy a fireball, a hornet, and a turret.
We've been trying to crack open those crates for ages, but so far, all of our attempts have destroyed the contents.
Visit a field depot. And then this one.
If you need more grenades, you can always build an explosive station in your workshop.
Okay, that's where that grenade's going to come in handy. Destroy 2 arc enemies using any explosive grenade. I feel like those, for that one though, it's best to use on the roller arcs, ones that are on the ground. It's going to be hard to get a grenade on a flying drone unless it's a sticky, and I don't have any sticky grenades. So, yeah, that mission's going to consist of me finding those drones that are the rollers, and then doing that. All right. We did some missions, got some cool stuff, some blueprints, had some pretty crazy moments. Again, I feel like this stream actually showcased a great examples of what this game is and the dynamics and the emotions that it can create, the tense moments and the risk reward and the finding stuff, not knowing what you're going to find, if you're going to find anything. You also got to see me in a map where there were portions that were already looted. Raiders had already been there. So it's like I said, not everything is guaranteed. Just because you spawn in, you're not guaranteed to, find stuff right away, especially if Raiders have already been there. And then we found a Raider that was taken down somehow. I think he got blasted by that leaper spider at the top of the ladder as he was coming up, and then possibly got blasted and then shot back and fell to his death. Or another Raider got him in that hallway earlier on. Because like I said, these servers are active. They refresh. So I may have joined that server late with a fresh timer for me, whereas for other Raiders, it was already going on and stuff happened. And they, he got taken out by a Raider and then extracted. Who knows? But all these variables, this game is really something. It really is. And the people at Embark Studios, everybody involved that took 6 years to make this game, deserves high praise and just a standing ovation. Do I think it's going to get Game of the Year? That remains to be seen. I don't think so because it's not getting a lot of publicity. There's a lot of publications like IGN that haven't even reviewed it yet. Nobody's really talking about it unless you already know. And by that I mean there's no advertising. There's not like Call of Duty. They always do a great job with their advertising campaign, right? COD's commercials are great. Those Replacer commercials are pretty good. But you're not seeing that for this game. This game has generated buzz by word of mouth and content creators, not by advertising. And that's it's good and bad on the developers' part. I feel like the devs should have put more money into getting it out there. But they also save money by not doing it. So it's a horse apiece. But if they don't get you Game of the Year award, it is $40. There are two versions of the game. There's a $40 one and a $60 one. And the only difference is the $60 version comes with cosmetics. Comes with a different outfit for your guy, some different like cosmetic looks. And when I looked at it, it was nothing cool. Like so far these are different packs that you can buy. Now if you buy the bundle, $2,000, that's like $20. So that's my only complaint about the game. Like this right here, I wouldn't rock the helmet, but I like everything else. The jacket, the pants, like cargo pants, I like this skin a lot. And I wouldn't rock the helmet. And you can do that. You can turn helmet on or off. But again, they want like $20, I think, or maybe $1,500 for, I don't know. But they're expensive, man, with real money. I thought I earned a different color variant for him. Yeah, here. Customize, and then you can change. Oh, look at that. Yeah, we're gonna go with oh, wow.
Female skins.
See, that's for a quest. You can get this color variation by doing a quest. Yes, there are female skins as well. But $40 for this game, that's incredible. There's a lot here. Let's see, you want to see female skins. Style. Somewhere you can change. Maybe it's not letting me do that now, but you could. Oh yeah, here you go. Body type. Again, A or B. So you could put a different. See, that's. And then you notice his chest puffs out a little bit. See. Again, minor complaint. They should just say male or female. But to be politically correct, the game says A or B, by the way. Yeah. But yes, you can get a female body type, and then you can change the different. And then there's different attached things that clip to the. Yes, I would get this too. It's only $300, but to get the individual piece, but. You can put like energy drinks or soda there. That's kind of cool too. So again, right now they don't have as cool of stuff as say the finals, but the finals have been out for several years. So they've added stuff over time. This is brand new. Literally, this just came out on Thursday. So you'll see them add more stuff. And then different backpacks. This one, claim in the Raider deck. Okay, so that's in the free battle pass, I think. I can earn that. How do I earn that? Because that's the one I was rocking in the beta. I kind of like that because it reminds me of like a Ghostbusters Proton Pack a little bit. So, preview. Oh, I can unlock it. Here's one thing they do really cool. You can pick which one you want to unlock because this takes blue currency that you earn in the game. So this is the free battle pass. So I have 63 credits, and I can use that how I want here. I can unlock this outfit for 50, or I can unlock this one, or I can unlock this pack that comes with different materials, I guess, and a flute. What the hell would you want? A recorder? That's a recorder, rather, not a flute. I don't know. I could get Raider tokens, that's usually you can only get that with real money, but if you have a battle pass, I could get 50, but that's not a lot. How far? Wow. This is kind of cool. It lets you pick which one you want to buy with your in-game. This is stuff, credits I've earned doing missions. That I like. Here's another 50 credits. So that's cool. It's just the cosmetics are pretty expensive. I like the top, but I don't like the pants. I wouldn't wear that. What's this? Oh, it's an emote. Another backpack here. That one looks okay, I guess, for a basic backpack. Oh, wow. This is 100. But it says unlock for 0. I don't understand. Raider deck. Maybe I didn't unlock this Raider deck yet. Is that what's going on? Let me see what happens here. Includes Raider deck. Okay. So now this Raider deck is available to me. Yep. It's like a free battle pass that gives you. So now, okay. Now I can spend that blue credit on this stuff. I can pick which one. But honestly, right now, the only one I really like is that backpack. That face mask isn't bad, I guess, either. You can have the goggles and then shut the gas mask off. That's kind of neat. Yeah, they do some cool shit. My only complaint of the game so far is buying some of these skins is for $20 for a skin. I think is outrageous. I think that's too much. I think I think at the very highest, for me, $12. I think that's the highest you make it for a skin. And if you make your prices more reasonable, you'll find that more players would be inclined to buy it. But again, that's Fortnite. I blame Fortnite for that and that business model, because before Fortnite, there weren't a lot of games doing that with skins, buying skins. And now Call of Duty, they thrive on it. Their shit is disgusting. There are skins and packs that can range anywhere from $50 to like $80 for packs of different skins that come with skins for your character, skins for your gun. Yeah, you get multiple items, but man. And then if you just want one skin pack for a gun, sometimes it's between $15 and $20, just like it is here. I don't agree with that. But they do let you earn some stuff in game without buying it. But obviously, the cooler stuff is going to cost real life money. So. But aside from that, I think Embark Studios should definitely be get some kind of recognition or award for the sound design in this game. Some of the best, if not the best, I've ever seen on console, especially for an online connected game. It's literally incredible. Like I can hear stuff going on around me, and I'm a hard hearing in my right ear, and I can still pick up on that stuff. That's amazing. But yeah, this is, again, I apologize for all the rambling, but I can't praise this game enough so far. I think it's really well done. They had a vision with this game. The team at Embark Studios had a vision, and not only did they utilize that vision that they had, they executed on it beautifully. They made it come to life. You know, and I've seen other games where like, oh, you kind of get an idea what they're trying to do, but then you play it and you get confused and like, okay, which direction did they want to take this game? Because 1 minute it's this, next minute it's that. There's no real, it's not refined. It's kind of like, feels like it was rushed or thrown together to please the investors and just get it out there so they can make their money back. This is not the case. They took time with this. They took time and revised it from the other game that Embark is primarily known for is the finals. That they're behind this and the finals. That's pretty much it. And I do know that they are working on a third game right now. There's a third game in production, but it's very secretive. Nobody knows what it is. But they are working on something else. And they've already announced a roadmap, like a 3-month roadmap for this, of what they're going to be adding, ideas that they already have in motion. Already. The game just released and they're already teasing more content coming. You have to respect a developer and a team that does that. A studio that says, hey, we're going to let our players know right away. We're not going to, here's our vision and we're sticking with it. I love that. I think Embark Studios is the most underrated, but also one of the best development companies out there as far as gaming is concerned. I really honestly believe that. And that's solely because the finals, they had a vision with that and they executed it. That game show, first-person shooter competition, and the destruction, they nailed it. And then this game, they had a vision and they nailed it. I mean, it's freaking amazing. It's unbelievable when you consider not only do they have to go to a whiteboard and people have to sit around and come up with ideas, to come up with those ideas, stick to those ideas, agree on ideas, and then bring it to life. And then to give it how many different tests before they say, okay, I think it's ready. They're not getting enough love. They really are not, because there are other studios out there, other game development companies that don't nail it like this, and they rush. Cyberpunk, for example, great game, but it took time. They didn't let it cook properly. There's been Ubisoft games, same thing, where I felt like kind of rushed. Not a bad game, but not as good as it could have been. Watch Dogs, for example. First Watch Dogs, good game, but what you were promised in trailers and what they talked about wasn't there. Wasn't there, and it was because they were trying to get it out. They didn't care so much. They were rushed. They were strong-armed. Not Embark, man. They are a different breed of game developers, and I hope more and more people can recognize that and see that. They are a class above. They're like the valedictorian of gaming to me, and they don't get enough recognition. They just don't. Before I wrap up, I also have to add, and I've said this before, I think I said this to you, GT, but another fun fact is Embark Studios and the Battlefield Studios, in real life, they are actually about 20 minutes apart from each other. Their businesses, their studios, where they do a lot of their creating, they're literally 20 minutes away from each other in driving distance. And that's why these studios kind of have a little bit of animosity towards each other, because when Embark started to get going and they started working on the finals, they said, hey, some of those guys, EA Dice and whatnot, they're over at this studio right down the road. I wonder if we could get some of them to come work for us. I wonder if they're getting tired of EA. And it's been rumored that they kind of recruited some of the old Battlefield guys, and they quit. They left that studio, EA and everything else, and went to Embark. And because of that, that's why some of the Battlefield guys now, they don't talk about this game. They don't even, in some forums, like on Twitch and shit, for a while, you couldn't even type in the word Arc Raiders. It would bleeped out. It would get bleeped out like it was a explicit word or a cuss word or derogatory slur or something. And they did that. They told, no, don't even let them talk about it, because they were bent. And that's why Battlefield 6 rushed to get that Battle Royale mode out that GT has played, that RedSec, which I gotta agree with Dr. Disrespect. I think that is a trash name. I think that's trash for your Battle Royale mode. RedSec, by the way. God, does that sound, it just sounds dumb. They could have come up with something better. But they deliberately just released that Battle Royale free play mode shortly before the release of this game. Initially, they said that wasn't going to come out for another month. They were going to let people play the game, cook in the multiplayer modes, and then, hey, here comes the Battle Royale. No, they were like, no, we got to get it out soon. We got to get it out because the Arc Raiders is coming. Yeah. I think they both do things well, but you can see the passion behind the finals and this game. And that some of those senior developers, there's a lot of devs at Embark right now that used to develop the Bad Company games. Yep. That's how they're veterans, man. I don't know how many of them there are, but they're there. They work for Embark now. And it shows with the sound design, they actually captured real weapons being fired, audio. It wasn't something that was programmed in. They got boom mics outside, and they recorded weapons being fired in different interior structures outside to get that different dynamic, and it's reflected here in this game. This is all stuff that I feel like nobody cares or doesn't talk about, but to put that kind of time...
Finals before I would consider this one.
Okay, and I kind of figured that, Eric. I could see that. And you like first-person shooter stuff. And that competitive edge that's there, I could see that. And honestly, even though you're not a real big fan of that cartoony graphical style, I could see you getting into that game, honestly. And the beauty of that game, it's free. That game don't cost a cent. You can go onto the Epic Games Store right now probably and download it for free. Wouldn't cost you anything. This was going to be free to play, and they decided to charge a fee for it, which I'm happy to support them. $40, I think, is a fair price for this kind of, with the meat on the bone of this game. Are you kidding? $40? Yeah. And then hopefully at some point, maybe they have discounts on some of their skins, like they'll run specials, or maybe they'll lower some of the pricing altogether if the community says, hey, come on, we already paid for your game, be a little bit more fair with some of the skins. But we'll see.
Epic sent me to the website for finals, so no, they don't have it.
Okay. Well, it's through Steam then. It's on one of those services. The game is free, I'm telling you. It's probably on Steam then. So, minor gripe, I think cosmetic pricing here on the microtransaction side could be a little more fair. And the character customization's a little lackluster. And I know they do that just because they want people to buy stuff. They don't have any facial hair. Like, I'm shocked. And I know they're going to add that at some point probably, but out the gate, you're not going to let people equip different, like, facial or beard hair or goatees or Fu Manchus or, Paul Bunyan beards. There's none. There's no options for facial hair. It would have been nicer to see them have different options for eyebrows and adjusting it like in a character creator like Skyrim where you can really go nuts with it. But they don't. So for those two reasons, that's why this game doesn't get a perfect 10 for me, for the genre. But it definitely gets a 9, even with those two caveats. Customization's a little lackluster as far as your character. And right, absolutely, yeah. If he could make his Raider kind of have like a samurai look to it, yeah. But they've already said that they don't want to go too over the top with the aesthetic of this game. They still want to make it somewhat feasible within the world, not like the finals where they can kind of go nuts with it because of that design that they have. It's all like a computer generated, so people would be able to create a character in that world as they spawn in, like, oh yeah, my guy's got a giant smiley head or whatever, Or here they want to keep it a little bit more realistic. So that's what they've said. They're going to add more stuff, but they want to keep it a little more grounded, and I like that. It'd be stupid to see somebody running around with a unicorn head, like they're wearing like. Shaq had one in Uncle Drew. I never saw that movie. Yeah. I remember the trailers, but I thought it looked kind of dumb. I gotta be honest. All right. I've chewed your ears off more than Mike Tyson here, so I apologize. Get some bandages, get stitched up, whatever you gotta do. Get some gauze. But Eric and GT, I appreciate you guys sticking around as long as you did and checking this out. This was really cool. I felt like I was lucky enough to showcase the game with some great highlights as to why I think it's fantastic. Why I think it deserves a 9 out of 10, at the very least. You saw examples where it was just like, man, that could have happened totally differently. Or I may have not even found that. Or I could have gotten killed. And I was able to crawl to the extract from after that leaper took me down. That was just incredible. And I found some cool loot up in a treehouse. You know how easy it is to miss that if you're just running? You can run right by that and not even see it. And up there was some great loot. Like, epic loot. I think that's where I got the grenade, maybe. It was either the grenade or the blueprint I got up there. That was amazing. I really love this game, and I recommend it to anybody that is curious about extraction shooters. This is the most accessible extraction shooter game on the market right now. It really is. With those free loadouts, unlimited, anybody can jump in and play this. You just have to have patience and learn. And grind. And when you recognize it's got that RPG grind, you might even like it more. Who doesn't love a good RPG? I think Witcher's great. I think Skyrim's great. The game's got some RPG elements. I'm good with it as long as it's not too heavy-handed. And I've learned to like that more as I've gotten older. GT would agree with me on that. I know he used to kind of be anti-RPG, but as we've gotten older, it's like, hey, I'm taking time to learn this and understand, hey, this is kind of cool, But with that, again, I appreciate you guys. I appreciate anybody that comes through and watches the archive and just checks it out a little bit even. I love this game. I probably will be streaming this more. I really like this game a lot. I can't recommend it enough. If anybody has any questions or things that they want to add, the comment section is right there. You can, send me tips or things that you find out or reasons why you like the game or don't like the game. I'm open for discussion. Absolutely. With that, be safe. I hope everybody is well and healthy. And don't focus on what upsets you in life. Don't put emphasis on things you cannot control. Target your energy towards positive stuff and what makes you happy. Like gaming, like what we're doing right here. That's the best advice I can give you. Till next time, take care of each other and enjoy the games for what they are.